None shall pass. Stop! You must pay a toll.
Look behind you, a mouse.
I'm not falling for that. Scuttle along, you scurvy sea slug. None shall pass until you pay the toll.
How much is the toll?
Well, what have you got?
30 pieces of 8?
I want something that'll attract attention, but have no real importance.
Construction paper jockey shorts?
Don't be silly. You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat you. None shall pass. None shall pass. Ah, a red herring. Pass.
Welcome to Stan's Previously Owned Vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest in previously owned marine transportation. Have a look around. I'll be right back. Stan. A fixer-upper. Dull, dull, dull. Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices. Sword training, 30 pieces of weight. Cannon firing, 160 pieces of weight. Balls extra. Grappling hook, 130 pieces of weight. Hook extra. I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster? You? You could never be half the sword fighter Carla is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said... But I digress. You just don't have what it takes.
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. What do you got?
Well, I figured you'd do it for free.
Well, you figured wrong. What else have you got?
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it? Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
Machine? Is this gonna hurt? Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. No! Beat first, then lunge. Use your forte against the foible. No! Beat first, then lunge. Distance, distance! Use your forte against the foible.
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with,
You must be thinking of someone else. I am not a farmer.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with,
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
no, no, no. That was the response from the last insult. Doesn't even make sense when used here. Ah. A correct response to soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster. See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
First, you better stop waving it like a feather duster. Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Oh, yeah?
I've heard you were a contemptible snake.
I am rubber, you are glue. I give up. You win.
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
I am rubber, you are glue.
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all. You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'm shaken. I'm shaken.
This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
Oh, yeah? Where did my sword go?
Aye, this better be important.
Ever notice how all these roads start to look the same?
Yeah, now that you mention it, they do. It's probably just that we're tired.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Why? Did you want to borrow one? I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
Oh, yeah?
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Oh, yeah? Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Move out of the way or I cuts my way through.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point? My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
Why? Did you want to borrow one? Uncle! Uncle! I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
I am rubber, you are glue. Wow, you're good enough to fight the sword master.
Okay, I think I got it this time.
Let's get this over with. My last fight ended with my hands covered with blood.
So you got that job as a janitor after all.
There are no clever moves that can help you now.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them.
Now I know what filth and stupidity really are.
Could you repeat that? I didn't quite get it.
Now I know what filth and stupidity really are.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion.
Only once have I met such a coward.
He must have taught you everything you know.
I usually see people like you passed out on tavern floors.
So you got that job as a janitor after all.
I've got the courage and skill of a master swordsman.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them.
My tongue is sharper than any sword.
I hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose.
I will milk every drop of blood from your body.
How appropriate! You fight like a cow!
I give up. You win. Well, I hope you're happy. You can go back and brag to all your friends about how you beat the Swordmaster. You'll need proof. Here, this should convince them.
It says, I beat the Swordmaster.
Well, defeated the Swordmaster, did you? Aye, you're a strong fella. You may keep the stylish t-shirt. We have enough.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog. Come back later and tell us how you're doing.